Hello all you big cat lovers out there, it's me, Derek, and I wanted to talk to you really quick about gathering information for the PrideStrong week long. I know, it's an exciting topic, right? Don't you pee on me. There's a few people who have some questions about what types of volunteer information and how to gather it and whatnot, so I figure I would take some examples from work that we did here today at the Center for Animal Research and Education. Center for Animal Research and Education, lions and tigers, lions and tigers. Now today was a clean day, as opposed to a dirty day. But we went into a bunch of lion and tiger enclosures, we secured them, we inspected the spaces, we cleaned up poop, their leftover food, we disinfected, and then we resecured it and let the cats back into their living spaces. We cleaned this enclosure today, and this enclosure is 100 feet by 100 feet. So that means that 10,000 square feet of animal living spaces were inspected, cleaned, and then secured. That's one way that you can look at maybe whatever it is that you happen to be doing for whatever organization you're working for. We picked up a lot of poop, we scraped away a lot of brush, we picked up a lot of bones. Was I there weighing every single turd? No, I wasn't. But I think I can make a pretty good guess that about, I don't know, 50 to 60 pounds of turds were cleaned during this day, and probably about 150 to 175 pounds of bones. So yeah, I'm kind of guesstimating, but those are the numbers that I'm coming up with. Reasonable assumptions based on a lot of the work that I've done here in the past. Also, bear in mind, this is just one enclosure. We cleaned easily triple the amount of space, so it's really actually about 30,000 square feet of enclosure space that we cleaned when you add everything together that we did today. Now, doing all that dirty stuff, cleaning up poop and parts and everything, that's not the only thing that we're asking folks to do during the PrideStrong week long. There's a lot of really important administrative tasks that we're asking people to do for those respective organizations. Like, we had a really great volunteer working the past 2 days organizing CARE's 2016 documents, receipts, financial statements, and whatnot. And honestly, went through probably about 700 different documents, receipts, pieces of paper. So you can add that number. That's a quantifiable number, about 700 different administrative pieces of paperwork that were inspected, looked through, and filed accordingly. So that's another way to measure. During the work today, we cleaned the living spaces of 13 of CARE's resident lions and tigers. It was a bit of a catch-up day. Most of the cats were cleaned yesterday. We had to clean the living spaces of the lazy bums who didn't want to lock up yesterday, so yeah. Who, me? 5 more minutes. I butchered a horse today, so I could say on the survey that I processed about 500 pounds of cat food. Now, I'm throwing out some pretty impressive numbers, but one thing you have to realize is that this is not out of the ordinary. This is an average day for us. And one thing that I wanted to do with this whole PrideStrong week long is basically make it an exercise of sorts. I want people to really look at the types of impact that they can have within the animal-related organizations in their local areas. There's a lot of people who do amazing work, and I wanted people to be able to actually take a step back and look at what they've done and say, wow, I really did make an impact. So this is kind of how I'm wanting people to kind of think. I know, it's trying to keep it all composed. It's hard, and then I'm thinking about all the things I have to say. You're like, oh, put that on the list, put that on my survey. No, but I want us to measure the impact, and then I also want people to be able to look at the types of impact that they have and think a little bit differently and be able to be really proud. Truly, I mean, just like even more proud than I already am, you know, about this type of stuff. Look at her. She's crazy. She's crazy. I see you. I see you. Firebug. Firebug.